Hi, buddy. Welcome back. Sorry I missed yesterday. It's just everybody in the household is kind of sick. I was trying not to get sick. But I just didn't get enough sleep. I was still feeling pretty tired. But I never actually got... haven't actually gotten it yet. So hopefully I can keep dodging. But... oh, Lord. Saw on Twitter some kind of another weird-ass virus in China. Hopefully it's not a thing. Hey, sorry, Wings. No Zyra, no Lux. Oh, it's the webcam mic? Okay. Yeah, Windows freaking updated and messed everything up again, I think. Okay, how's that? Is that better? I mean, I like that they're keeping me safe. I just wish they wouldn't screw up all of my settings every time they update. Vi support? I really doubt it. I mean, we did see a Vi mid last time, though. It's possible. Okay, so I might try out Glacial Rakan again here. Double bubble, Glacial Rakan. It's quiet. Is everyone else getting it quiet too? It looks kind of normal on mine, but I can maybe turn it up a little bit. How's that? Is that better? Okay. Just let me know if I need to go a little bit more. I'm assuming it's Vagar support, because people think that's a hard counter. Okay. To Rakan. It's an annoying counter, but I think especially if I go for double bubble, it's not that bad. They did disclose that I am allowed to share that I do have early access now with the new Warhammer, if anyone's interested in that. So I'm going to be able to start releasing early content. It's just like a week early, so it'll be, I think, August 16th. But I am, you know, looking at different campaigns and things like that. But I am allowed to say that I do have access. I think I'm allowed to say which campaigns I'm probably going to do or might do, but I'm not allowed to talk about specific changes yet, or I guess an overall review. A review is kind of vague, but I suppose I can talk about stuff that has been leaked. I just can't go into like more details. Sounds like a paladin's item. Yeah. Sort of is. Yeah, I didn't figure a lot of people on right now would care about that. When Black Falcon, if he gets on later, he might care. There's still... most of my current views on the channel are still Warhammer, even though I haven't done any new content for that for like 2 months. A lot of it's still Warhammer. So hopefully you know, some of those old school fans will watch some of my newer content, but then I think Wrath Fresh servers are rumored to be coming out on Tuesday, so we'll see. I'm still leaning towards Enhancement Shaman right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring those back out. I just kind of got out of the habit of it, and then it was getting so close to Immortal Empires. I was gonna start releasing content again, maybe like a month ago, but I was just like, what's the point? Like, if Immortal Empires is coming out, it does look really sweet though. Yeah, Enhancement was doing really well on the beta, and it looks like a pretty fun spec, especially with kind of the min-max. And Warlocks are still, like, they're doing well, but one of their main things for Affliction is bugged right now, so I don't know. I mean, there's a chance I could still go Affliction, or I could still go Warlock, but Enhanced does look like a lot of fun. And there's a lot of theory crafting and stuff like that. I had heard that that particular glyph wasn't even supposed to be available until like Ulduar or the raid after that. But I don't know if they're going to be gating certain glyphs like that, or if they're all just going to be available at the start. The glyph of rapid corruption, where spell haste affects corruption.
More of a dog person, huh?
I mean, Affliction is supposed to be challenging. I mean, I could look into Vi. It feels like if I wanted a Vi type of thing, I would probably just play Nautilus, though, right? Like, if you just want guaranteed you're going to lock down that target. Like, Nautilus ult seems similar, but Nautilus just seems like a better, like, well-rounded support. Which I could try Nautilus again. Some people have been going Glacial, and, I know, Black Falcon. I just had too much going on. Heh. Yeah. I was just saying, I am allowed to say that I did get early access to Warhammer today. Yeah, I saw that. See, you don't have to do 4, but you can still do 25s and 10s. I feel like that's still kind of obnoxious, but, I mean, I don't think I'll mind doing some 10-mans every now and then, but I think it should just be one raid per tier, per lockout, per week, right? So if you do, like, 25 Nax, I don't think you should be allowed to do 10-man or a heroic. There is no heroic on that, but just, like, once would be nice, but I mean, I'm sure I'll do 10s. I know you like to take man, but it's just like, it's almost impossible to get a main roster taking spot. It's not the guild leader this time, but it's usually the guild leader or the guild leader's friends or something, you know? It's usually someone that they know is going to be reliable most of the time. That's just a problem with tanking, is it's just really hard to get that. Yeah, we have a freaking load of AP. I really hate that Seraphine pick, but, like, how the hell are we ever going to kill Volibear? I guess Diana does a lot of damage. Yeah, we're basically all AP. It's just such a stupid-ass pick, that Seraphine. In our, like, we really needed just a steady AD with high damage, and this person picks, like, utility, low damage AP. I mean, well, Volibear is going to be stacking a lot of magic resist. I was going to say who else, though. We might be able to kill the other ones. Yeah, I mean, there's like 10 people that wanted to do Paladin already, and they already turned so many away. But there's a lot of everything on the roster, basically. I think there are like 5 rogues, like 4 warlocks, 5 or 6 mages. I mean, they probably could get 2 different raid teams. Assuming, now this is, again, assuming everybody, like, levels and actually wants to raid at the end. I mean, we had 40-something people that were all gung-ho about it when we started, you know, trying to level up for TBC, and we ended up with, like, less than 5, so... But I do have early access to Warhammer, and I'm scouting out everything right now. I can't talk about specifics. I can say that I'll be able to release content. Not the 4 DLC people, but like on the 16th I can do anything but the 4 DLC people. I think I can start releasing stuff for the DLC people on like the 19th or something.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So I was kind of tinkering with that for a few hours today. I wasn't able to look at, obviously, everything for every faction, but there definitely are some cool adjustments. I don't know if they're going to give a list or let people reserve or anything. I think they might just be like, hey, here's some new servers.
Minions have spawned.
Self-control is...
I mean, maybe not. Like, it would be really troll if they didn't release it within the next 2 weeks. I don't know. Is it really that crazy? All you do is, like, as soon as you figure out the name, you just post it up on Discord immediately, this server, and everyone just looks at the Discord. It's like, hey, we're going over to ABC. I don't know, maybe it's more involved than that, but...
dancing between the rules.
Again, Seraphine is freaking ruins comps, man. I hope we win this, but that pick is just so freaking annoying. I just think it's really bad. I mean, they're just literally running her down level 1. She just actually doesn't do anything. I should have maybe just dodged. I don't know, like, other people might be able to carry. Like, it's not a lost cause, it's just such a horrendous pick. If people making the decision aren't around. I mean, I guess that's true, but... like... they would just appoint somebody else, I would assume. And just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's that crazy to me. I mean, obviously, like, having some notice would be good, but... obviously, it'd be ideal if they gave notice, but... I mean, everyone except for Volibear is probably going to be okay for us to deal with, but Volibear is going to be a real pain in the ass when he gets, like, Force of Nature plus Mercs plus whatever else. God. I should probably just go back. I've got 1 amp tone. About sending a message, I'm not a meta slave or something. Singe support, nah, I don't. I'm trying to get to Platinum. I'm probably just going to play a lot of Rakan until I get to Platinum, honestly. I know people like for me to play weird shit, and it's fun to try out other stuff, but the truth is I just lose on other stuff when I don't play Rakan. There's occasionally, in like small sample sizes, I do well with other stuff, but the vast majority when I climb, it's when I've been like playing Rakan a lot. And it's like not only Rakan himself, but then when I'm just practiced on it, when I'm in that Rakan zone, like that's just when I go on those runs. But I could, you know, I will go back to playing some other things at some point. I just really need to at least get back to Platinum. I mean, I've played Janna. Janna's okay. Janna's also been nerfed a lot. And I still think that Janna's situational. Like, she's great if you have, like, an ADC that's good. Like Jinx or something, but... like a competent Jinx. High scaling... skilled ADC, but feels pretty bad if your ADC is trash and you really need to engage. If I was just gonna play an Enchanter right now, I'd probably just play Yuumi. I mean, you can, yeah, but for me, like specifically as a person, I do better on Rakan than anything else. Over like long periods of time.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, if I was a challenger player, yeah, I could probably get to, you know, Platinum by playing Yorick support or something, you know? Like, in theory, yeah, you can do it playing anything, but if you're an actual player, like, in gold, that's not a challenger, you know, you're gonna have some champs that you're better on than others, and just some champs are gonna be more meta than others, you know? So it's like, in theory, yes. In practice, some champs are just going to be better than others, both in terms of the meta and in terms of individual players. How far behind are we? Like 10? I mean, yeah, that's all Diana can do, though, man. Like... she doesn't do anything really pre-6 unless you have a really good lane, but like Gwen doesn't do anything either, so early on. I don't know. It does. It does matter. I mean, yeah, yes, to an extent, right? If somebody one-tricks something, you know, it kind of comes down to that old... well, is it better just to one-trick something really obscure, or to just be like an average player that's playing something meta? And of course, the one-trick's going to be better because they play it a lot, but if you play something that's like good and meta, usually, if you one-trick something like that, then usually that's going to be better than one-tricking something that, like, Master Yi support with 1,000, you know, it's extreme examples, right? Like, Master Yi support with 1,000 games versus, I don't know, Nautilus support with 1,000 games. It's like, for most people, most of the time, like, the Nautilus is going to be better for climbing. But yes, you know, in theory, you know, the most important thing, honestly, is that you're interested in the game and you're playing it enough where you can get better, right? And that means playing something you enjoy. For like all practical purposes. But I do think that, like, there is a reason that, you know, some champions have lower win rates than others, or are more popular than others, on average. Although there are exceptions, of course. Really? That was really good placement of that stupid cage by him.
Self-control is for starters. I choose fun.
You could, yes, but I mean, I don't know. I've said it a lot. Like, it's sometimes going to be easier than others.
You have been slain. Executed.
I am alive.
I mean, it's just not a lot more to say on it. It just depends. Yes.
I only believe in
Yes,
myself.
if you are better, but you're assuming that, like, you could just be better on Nautilus, too. Like, yeah, if someone is playing at a challenger level, playing Master Yi support, yes, they're going to perform better than someone who's performing at a gold level on Nautilus support, right? So it's like, yes, if the
I am so
player's skill is, like, a massive gap, then yes, the meta doesn't matter as much as the player's skill does, right? But assuming that the player's skill is like of a similar range, then certain champs are going to be better than others. Does that mean that something that's potentially S tier in theory is going to be extremely better than something that's A tier? Probably not, right? It's just going to come down to the player if it's like that close. Right, but if it's something that's like F tier or something that's extremely off meta versus something that's S tier for like an average player, then it might matter, you know?
An ally has been slain.
But I mean, if meta really didn't matter, then every champion would be a 50% win rate, right? Over millions of games. If some champions weren't better than others, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, obviously there's a difference. And it's like, yes, there can be exceptions, but those are exceptions and not the rule.
Enemy killing spree. Rampage.
Yeah, I mean, the Seraphine pick is just complete garbage. I don't know. It's gonna be so... I should have dodged. Ceiling? I don't know. I mean, that's still a variation of just some champs are better than others, right? Depending on the meta.
Thanks, Riku. Real cold. My cloak is woven from the whispers of stardust, the secrets of
An
the
ally has
galaxy,
been
the
slain.
blade of the seventh.
An enemy
Um.
has been slain.
Swishes.
But yeah, I mean, sure, like, if someone just played a lot of champs, yeah, they, you know, you can climb with whatever if you're interested in it. Like, but just realize you're trying to become an exception rather than a rule if it's something that's really off meta. But I can speak for, like, me personally, and it's pretty obvious that Rakan, for anyone that's watched the channel for a long time, that Rakan is my best champ and is my best chance to climb consistently if I'm serious about climbing. And I mean, some might consider Rakan, like, off meta in solo queue at this point. I mean, some people have him listed at, like, C tier or something. I wouldn't go that far, but it just
An
depends.
ally has been slain.
Depends on how you're defining meta, too, whether it's, like, whether that means power or whether that means play rate, or whether those two are interchangeable. Fuck. What do I think of the Thresh buffs? They're alright. I don't think it's gonna make Thresh all of a sudden, like, way better, but... Fuck. God damn it, that champion is so fucking worthless. Ugh. I'm so tilted by this Seraphine pick. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not because it's my best champion. I just think he's almost always good, you know, in pro. Like right now, it's one of his worst pro performances. But I mean, yeah, if you're talking about me with Rakan, but I don't think like me playing Rakan. Like, I don't think that's the same level of off-meta as something like somebody playing Singed. Right? It's like somebody playing Thresh. Is Thresh really off-meta? It's like he's not played a ton right now, but he's still, like, traditionally a support. So, I mean, at that point, it's just kind of getting into semantics. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's... It's kind of splitting hairs. People should play their best champs, but all that I'm saying is, like, you know, that at some point they're, like the champion stats, the champion, like, position in a meta does matter to some extent. Does it, like I said, if it's close enough, if it's something that has been viable, that you have a lot of experience on, can you still win on it? Yeah. Right? But if it's, like, Master Yi support, or... you know, whatever else, weird-ass, like, turbo off-meta support. Like, I don't know, critical strike, Annie support or something. That's going to be more difficult. You're definitely working uphill. But yeah, technically anything can win.
Living the dream. The dream of darkness.
So, like, the meta matters, but you know, it may not matter as much as a lot of people, you know, might think that it does in gold. So I can go there, you know, I can go that far. I can't just say, like, meta doesn't matter at all for, like, average players, right? I mean, everybody's going to be a little different, too. But there is some, like, there is some useful information by trying to determine what's meta, you know? Even if it's just kind of guidelines for typical players in an ELO bracket. Even if it doesn't, like, not a hard rule for everybody.
Shut down.
Dude, this is so sad. Like, outplayed everything she had right there, and she's just 1v2ing us. She has a freaking Quicksilver Sash, too. She has basically wasted 1,300 gold. I mean, I guess it's because we're all AP. Yeah, exactly. I mean, part of it's getting carried, yeah, winning on everything. I think we're saying mostly the same thing. Yeah, no, the magic resist is OP against our team. It's just like, this pick is just trash to begin with. But it's like, in our comp, it's particularly bad. Because we have no sustained damage to kill Volibear, and it makes all of our damage AP. This person went like double cull. Is that even allowed? Isn't it unique? It is. Hey, what's up, Carson? We're just watching the Seraphine ADC light our team on fire again. Yeah, Ashe support can be solid. I did a tier list, but I freaking, because of the update. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Really? She dies to minions? Okay. I probably should. I think I could have. I maybe could have gotten away. I took like a couple extra steps too many. It's freaking GP. Russian Mob, Almortius, and Force of Nature, and still 5-1.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, so as I was trying to say, I did a support tier list, but because OBS like updated, I didn't notice that my mic was messed up. So I did like an hour-long video on it, and it had no audio. So I've got to go back and do it again. They're pretty heavy AP. Yeah, sort of. Not as heavy as we are. I mean, maybe Gwen... Has Gwen really only gotten 6 CS in like 2 minutes? Wasn't she just at like 74 or 75 before I died and looked? Mid lane? It doesn't even apply to jungle camps. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, like, we're never gonna kill anybody. This pick is just so... I mean, I just can't say it enough. It's like possibly the worst pick I've seen in a long time, given our team comp too. %100 trying. This isn't unique though, right? Like, you still get bonus gold. I didn't realize Cole wasn't unique. I mean, she's down almost 100 CS too. No, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Every time I've had it on my team, I think almost literally 100% of the time I've lost. Like, typically it's not because the whole team's AP like this, but it just doesn't do any damage. It's just like, it's so low on damage. And I feel like you just really need your ADC to actually do damage. I mean, obviously, there are some comps, right? Like, if the 3 other people on your team are playing, like, hard carries, not including the support, you know, if everyone's playing hard carry, like, wombo combo comp, like, it can work, but... Oh, you can only cash it in 1 cola game. I don't know. I'd rather just have damage. In solo queue, I don't want any cute, like, utility champions in a carry role. Obviously with some exceptions, but... Right, like, I don't want to be seeing most people playing Ivern jungle... Or playing Seraphine ADC. Or whatever else that doesn't do a lot of damage. I want to see a lot of damage. I'm kind of okay with Nunu if it's played well. Jhin. I think Jhin does a lot of damage. Someone the other night said Jhin doesn't do damage, and he was just like completely shitting on our team. No, I don't like Karthus ADC. I like just a normal ADC in the current meta. Like a good, just like Sivir, Jhin, Misfortune. Like, that's what I want to see. And she's just gonna die probably. Yeah, I don't know. I just get flanked and spanked every time I try to play Ashe support, but I've lost to it a ton, so, I mean, I can respect it. I mean, something like Volibear or Wukong, Zac, you know, if it's like a tank that has a lot of CC, I'm okay with that. But it's just like the squishy utility shit is... I just don't like it. Anecdotally, I don't like it. Empirically, I don't like it. Like, I lose on it a lot statistically. Strategically, I don't like it. Or theoretically, I guess. I don't like it. It's just like on every level. It just seems bad. I mean, maybe it's better than I think it is, but...
Ooh, Riku, let's destroy everything they hold dear, and then laugh in their faces.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. I'm very used to Rakan, and it feels bad when I'm not playing him, because I'm like, oh, I don't have 3 dashes, huh? That feels bad.
Good guys.
Dude, this has already blocked, like, 2,900 damage. I'm kind of liking the double buff. I mean, this is not a good representation because, you know, we're just going to lose because team comp, probably. I may have done more damage than Seraphine did this game. We'll see. I don't know who popularized it as ADC. I know some, like, people were complaining about it. In, like, high elo, they complain about Sona ADC or Seraphine or, you know, that type of stuff. But I think especially in gold, you just need to do damage. Yeah, she might just get enough burn damage, inconsequential burn damage from Leandre's. Why is he not taking any damage? He's got like a spirit massage. He got like 300 MR, 400. The volley bill. I mean, all of them. Like infinite MR. It's so bad. Gwen, like, Gwen's pinging people like she's not down 100 CS. 150 CS, like 0 and 20. Whatever it was. Literally 2 and 11. I mean, this is just like the meme, right? The gold meme. Where's the CS? I'm like blanking out on it. Does it say what the CS is? 257 gold a minute. I don't know. She was down more than 100 CS. Score is 2 and 11. Down 5 levels. And she's like pinging other people. It's like, dude, are you serious? It's like, yes, the Seraphine was a huge problem, man, but you weren't a you weren't an all-star that game either. Let's just be honest. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that then. Yo, what up, what up?
On now.
Hell yeah. Did you play last night?
Yeah, I think I went like 1 and 3. It's pretty bad.
Oh shit. We gotta get some wins tonight.
Yeah, we do.
You got Rory's first day of kindergarten tomorrow.
Oh.
That's right.
She excited?
She is.
Good.
Yeah, she's super hype about it. She's got her backpack all laid out and everything just ready to go. She's like, yay, kindergarten! Hope she keeps that zeal for school. Let's see if she's got that in middle school or not.
God, I hated school.
Except for football, right?
Yeah, sports are fun. Don't get me wrong, sports are great, but oh my god.
You didn't like chilling in algebra?
No.
Sports and the ladies?
And nerd stuff.
And nerd stuff. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Just gotta have your ladies, gotta have your open field, like blindside tackles, and your Magic the Gathering, and you're good.
Best of both worlds.
It's like the trifecta.
Yeah. Without being a major douche.
That's right.
Of course. Of course.
You get to be like the nerd protector, man. You're sitting there like playing Magic with people. Some bully thinking of coming up and doing something. They take one look at you and they think again.
They fucking yeah, they would. I'm banning.
I'm banning you, me.
More of a dog
Alright, I'm banning
person,
Sigurd.
huh?
Okay.
I really hate that champion now.
Yeah, she's obnoxious. It's like so hard to do anything against her. You can't really... It's hard to engage on her, and then you can't... Even if you get ahead, you can't close the game, because she's just going to wave clear. Yeah, she was excited. The school doesn't open until 7:05, apparently. But I'm going to drive her out there, and... Is this the same Seraphine? God, I hope not.
What do you mean?
Was it? I don't remember dude's name.
Let's dance.
Yeah, we had a Seraphine ADC last game. You can guess probably how that went.
Probably not well.
It was literally everyone else on our team. I think she was almost last pick, and everyone else on our team had picked AP. So it was like 5 AP champs. They had a Gangplank on their team, top lane, that literally rushed Maw Malmortius into... It was just like every single item was heavy AP. It was like a 300 magic resist GP. And the Volibear was doing the same thing. And we just could not kill anybody. Please don't pick Seraphine again, man. Thank you. He's just like auto-filled ADC, I guess. I guess maybe his thought process was, I'm going to be bad, so I might as well play something with utility.
That's the same person in your last game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what they were thinking. It's just like, look, I'm auto-filled, I know I'm going to be bad, so I just want to play something that is really easy, that I have, like, you know, some kind of utility on.
Against Brand. Okay.
I mean, in theory, you should be able to, like, if everyone else played well, or someone picked an AD champion, like, you should be able to carry that. Like, Seraphine should be a carryable ADC, but she's not going to carry you, you know? Like, you're just kind of praying that everybody else is going to do something. Not a good plan in gold, but if you're auto-filled, you're auto-filled, I guess. I don't know. I should have just dodged it. But this one's looking better. He's filled, but, you know, Jason and Master Yi can do really well late game, and then Garen, in theory, should be okay.
I feel like I've done well in some of these games and just can't close them out. Some of them.
Yeah.
There's been like multiple games where I'm just like 10-3, 11-5, and lose.
Yeah. Well, the Nami, Jinx, and Brand have a combined 2 games on those champs, and Shin has 1 game on Shin. So, 4 people on their team have 3 games on their 4 champions. So hopefully we can do something with that.
It'd be me and you have the millions.
Yeah. I think it's just saying in the last 30 days, but I've got 92 Rakan games and you've got 145 Azir games, so it should be good. Hopefully. Bad versus Nami.
God, I need to get life.
League is life, man.
I know.
Perma roam. I really don't like that playstyle in gold. I mean, if I see opportunities, I will, but
Dude, honestly, what my dumbass just needs is ward coverage.
yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get like a control ward in that bush near red.
Yeah, that always helps.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
They will see my dance. Then
Also, with this build, like I'm experimenting with going free boots to save on costs a little bit. I mean, yeah, Brand is vulnerable. Like, we'll take a look at it. Yeah, but you remember, there's always a cost to roaming.
Yeah, the XP really sucks.
Yeah, you're guaranteed to lose XP while you're walking in river, and you have to think, okay, I might kill Brand, but they might also kill Caitlyn. Like, we remember when there's some support that just roams and, like, takes over the game. But you probably don't remember a lot of those times when the supports try to roam and they throw the lane, which happens a lot. Like, as soon as a support roams on us, a lot of times, we're diving them at tower. And we kill the ADC, it's like, I'd say 70% of the time, if they don't have the jungler to help them on a crash, like, we're going to kill them. So it's like a 70% chance there to kill them versus whatever they're going to get on a roam. 50, maybe. Man, all really abstract numbers. There's so many factors, but yeah, I mean, roaming can obviously be really good, but it's still somewhat situational. But yeah, especially with Caitlyn, like, we need to dominate. Now, if we are able to push in, that'll give a window where I can maybe roll up on the Brand, or if Brand, like, blows his flash or something, but
never understand our kind
Diana.
until they hear the song.
Hopefully she doesn't just come down river. It's gonna be annoying.
Limitless.
She's top.
Okay.
The only way to understand move, dance, and dance.
This Caitlyn's doing a lot better on Caitlyn than she was on Seraphine. But, I mean, Caitlyn's just a way better champion in bot lane than Seraphine is. For most people, most of the time, so. I would rather if she was filled, she just plays Misfortune, but, like, at least we can put him in a tower. You need to put those wards or those traps a little deeper.
I've been kicked around
Jinx can just
since I
fire
was
over
young.
them.
It's all
Don't
right.
praise her, prof. Yeah, it's a good
Staying alive.
point.
Woo, I am so into this. What is this?
Probably shouldn't be using my W to push, but Jinx was like warding or something. We're getting a pretty good little advantage in CS.
Humans claim it's theirs. They fence us away.
As expected.
Name one genius instead of three. I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, seriously, rude.
We got eyes on her skin. Why do people think Kate is hard to play? I would say it's easy to be average on Kate, but I think it's hard to really maximize her because of her combos. Like, just putting down traps and getting, like, your auto attack resets. It's easier now because there aren't... The ceiling is a lot lower. You don't have as many weird little, like, resets. But, like, really on Caitlyn, if you land a trap, you need to be able to auto attack, net backward, like, buffer your Q while you're netting backward, and then auto attack again. And almost no, like, gold Caitlyn's are going to do that. But if we're talking just walking up, pushing the wave, auto attacking people, yeah, she's pretty easy. But it's like all those animation cancels and shit. Just what? I forgot the dude's name. There's some like challenger master player that's like really well known. I think it's like Saber or something.
That's
Who's known for Caitlyn. But see, like right there, she didn't net that. If she would have netted that and autoed,
As expected.
it would have been like
you let it.
really close to a kill, probably. But yeah, so it's like
Going somewhere?
it's a weird combination of she's easy, but she's also kind of hard.
I have got this stuff.
Easy to play her like
Damn it, Zion.
to 80 or 90% of her potential, but hard to unlock that last 10 or 20. We're about to get ganked. Well, I want to go clear that ward, but
Magic is like fire. For us.
okay, Diana's top area.
Humans talk about
Just don't get bubbled. Damn it, we're so close to 6 though. I know, man. Like,
someone has to die, they die.
I mean, he's got it. Like,
It's magic, it's wild. I'm just here for the party. Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
that's the thing about going for early dragons, I've noticed, is like, if it's pre-6, like, it does delay you for 6, but just max range farm, that's bad. At least, like, this Caitlyn is auto-attacking the person, right? Like, you should at bare minimum be doing that, like, pushing in, placing your traps aggressively under their tower, and just getting auto-attacks on them whenever you can. Like, that's still, like, good. What you don't want to do is just max range farm. That movement speed off of Nami is really obnoxious. I wonder if she's got another trap. Okay, nice.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
Where's Diana?
She's topside.
Okay.
She might be coming down by.
World's a big place.
She was right by Rift when we were getting it.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain.
Shit, I could not get... Couldn't get there to E. I could have, if I would have expected it, maybe I could have flashed. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, she flashed into the brush.
I need some fun. Now.
Double kill.
Nice, you love to see it. I know, I did start early. Well, it was kind of a special over the last few days. Everyone's been sick in the household but me. So I've been taking care of everybody else. Dude, I'm like all about not getting sick, man. When I was like cleaning up Rory's stuff, I was wearing a mask. I was cleaning up her puke. Wearing a mask, rubber gloves, like bleach the floors.
Get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2,
It's like turbo sanitation. And then for the next like few days, I just didn't touch her. Put her in the bath with the gloves, like wiping her down. And then when my wife got it, I was like sleeping on the couch.
I'm gonna live forever.
Okay. Glacial's nice. You don't get sick, I'm built different because I'm like militant about cleanliness when someone else is sick around me.
Get 'em watching. Burn 'em. I'm gonna show people some of the strength.
I mean, it does help to like have a better diet or get. I'm not great on the diet and sleep, but I'm better than I used to be. That does help, but you gotta just not let those poop hands get you, man.
Humans think that to believe in something you have to be serious about. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, the only way those stomach things get you is like poop particles or throw up particles. Yeah, basically.
You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it.
But yeah, I'm busting out the mask, rubber gloves, everything. No! God damn it. Fucking minions. Maybe if I stayed in the bush, if they didn't have it warded, that might have done it. I didn't have a potion. I wish he wouldn't have abandoned me. That would have been cool. But I probably could have sequenced it better. If I would have W to dodge the rocket, also, that would have been useful. I should have warded, like, maybe this brush so I could see the rocket coming. I just wasn't even thinking about it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
That was almost bad.
Our magic is a fury. It is a song you cannot resist. My lady here.
Typical Bush moments, yeah. I tried to force it pretty hard with that ult. It worked out though.
Look right. Moves
Teemo's never a good pick.
show it.
Yeah, I mean, most Teemos are bad.
Your team has destroyed.
There's that one guy, there's a couple of guys on every server, you know, that are like challenger with Teemo, but
An enemy has been slain.
it's like, would they also be challenger playing something else? Probably.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Earlier this week to ask me if I wanted a part-time job. Yeah, I mean, a lot of places will ask. There's no harm in asking, I guess.
Diamond and red.
There's probably someone that could be a challenger on every character. I don't know if there is anyone that's a challenger on every character. I mean, how many challengers are there in the world? Most challengers play... Well, I don't know if that's true. I'd say a lot of challengers can play multiple champions pretty well. Like, one-tricking is kind of the best way to get to Diamond, but then to climb through, like, Masters,
Why is it
I
taking so
think
long?
it's a lot more helpful to be more diverse. Or at least somewhat. Be able to play a few champs. But, I don't know. I mean, who are, like,
There's wildness in the bees and the
champs? Is there, like, a Garen one-trick that's challenger? But yeah, is there, like, someone that has, you know, over 1,000 games on every champion that's challenger? Like, I guess the question is, which champ would it be hardest to one-trick and get to challenger?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, Stunt was playing at least support.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I would say there's probably a challenger out there that could, you know, make an account and play primarily almost any champ in the game and get it. Like, there's probably, like, Faker. But even aside from Faker, there are probably other people that could do it, too. I mean, Tower 1's done it with some really weird-ass champs like Ivern.
He's made to challenger for every role, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. I got hard baited. Okay, I did get Caitlyn out, though, maybe. Okay. Hey, this Caitlyn, she's doing it, man. No, fucking run! I was just complimenting you, god damn it! All she had to do was run. That was so greedy. Like, Master Yi and Jason were gonna clean her up. Alright. God, I had so much gold. I should not have gotten involved in that. As soon as I saw the brand, like, throwing shit out of the bush, I should have run. Climbing challenges my mental, yeah.
They will see me.
Dude, this item just feels so good on Rakan. I've only played it in like 4 games, and I think I'm like 50-50, but like, was last game really a game, honestly?
Shut down.
Like, some of these games haven't really been games, but... Wow! Okay. Dude, she was just hard committed to chasing. I thought she'd turn around. I was trying to lead her. She just ran forward. That phrase is about marriage? Which one? Oh, moves like Jagger. Oh, took an arrow to the knee. An old Nordic saying. That's pretty cool. I guess, what is that, like, old school jokes about wives weighing you down?
This looks like another dangerous situation.
Like, well, I was on the battlefield slaughtering those damn Celts or something last week, but then I, you know, getting a bit older and had to take an arrow to the knee. You know, that type of thing.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Was out drinking with the buddies the other day, and then fucking Ingrid hit me with the arrow to the knee because I was an hour late for dinner.
I dance because I'm
An
free.
enemy has been slain. Legendary.
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
You might be able to take this from you.
Yeah, maybe.
No children.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I don't know. Oh my god, we're so close. My E's almost up. Oh, we're gonna get it.
They're probably like, what the fuck? What's that? You mean a female?
Feel good.
I guess in every culture there's probably something like that, man. Like some kind of saying about men losing their independence because they're married or something, right? There's probably women talking about, you know, sayings about their husband
These inhibitors
being a douchebag and,
I do not wish to kill the
you know,
girls. I want them to hear the music.
never being home or running around with other women or whatever. Like, that's just stuff that it's kind of universal probably in every culture.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
Replace the meaning of female? I don't know if they did or not. I mean, I don't know why it's like sex is a biological thing. Gender is a social construct. I don't know why people would be mad about. I don't know. People just go too far with it. It's like, I mean, I'll call you whatever you want to be called, but like, there's a difference, you know? Especially in a medical setting, right? Biologically, between men and women, different hormone levels, different bone density, you know, all kinds of shit like that. Yeah, we got him. So it's like, I'll call you whatever you want. You can have any sort of identity. I'm totally fine with that, but especially in a medical setting, it's like, hey, person, we need to know this because it affects which drugs we can give you, what the dosage is, you know, what's an appropriate level of treatment for what you're doing. Like, for some things, maybe biological sex doesn't matter, but for a lot of things it might. I know the dosage changes on a lot of stuff because, you know, just the metabolism is different for men and women, I think. I know even with just like alcohol, like what recommendations for alcohol are and stuff like that. That's true too, yeah, thinking about stuff like breast cancer or, you know, knowing to do like pap smears or something to check like the effect of like HPV. Yeah, I mean, it can change a lot, right? Prostate exams. Yeah, the probabilities on like colon cancer are very different between men and women. It matters. There's a lot of stuff that's for good health, and I mean that doesn't necessarily. I don't think it should invalidate someone's like cultural identity, but like genetics exist. Yeah. I mean, we can get off of it for sure. I don't want to go down that path too much. Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, water is thicker than blood, I guess. That's a good point. I mean, I haven't kept up with Jordan Peterson in a while, but I did like some of his older like podcasts around 2017, 2018. He does get vilified a lot as being a far-right figurehead. I don't know how much he has played into that or not in the last few years. But I did like some of his older stuff on like Joe Rogan and things like that. It's not to say that I necessarily agreed with everything that he said, but it was interesting hearing him talk. So I agree with that, but I haven't kept up with it. A lot of people on the far right have sort of tried to align themselves with him, like but that's not necessarily his fault. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard he's been a little bit more combative in recent years. Is kind of the vibe that I got from him, but I don't know if that's true. I mean, he was also going through some like addiction and mental health stuff, I think, too. So that may have been influencing, like, and depression. So that may have been influencing some of his frustrations or whatever. But again, I'm not, like, super up to date on everything about him. But I think he does have some, like, interesting, you know, thought-provoking stuff to say, whether people agree with it or not. So, Wrath proper is, yeah, the 26th. We don't know about fresh servers. I'm hoping it's this Tuesday, but Faded made some good points that it's probably not at least until the week after this, which is going to be, like, right when my classes start. It's like, come on, man. Why? And that's, like, the same week that the Total War is going to release, too. Just, like, syncing it up. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I thought he was fairly moderate. I mean, it was hard to really peg him and what he's sort of saying, because some of his stuff is somewhat liberal or centrist. Some of it gets categorized as right. But he just kind of does his own thing. I think I might actually go with a Magic Resist rune. Well, hold on. It's Renata bottom. I think I might still go with the Magic Resist rune here. Maybe that's a mistake. But I'm probably going to be getting poked by AP more than Kaisa, because Kaisa's so short range. I would probably like RuneScape. There's a lot of games. I mean, there are probably very few MMOs that I would not like. I really like the genre. It's just that it's typically time-consuming, and it's not usually popular content to create, except for, you know, the really elite people. Yeah, I would like it. If Rory gets, I mean, she's about getting there. I'm probably gonna get her some, you know, video game system for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
I didn't think her attention was quite there for her birthday, which was in May when she turned 5, but now I think it's maybe getting there. And it's either computer or Switch. The thing with computer is it's hard to play that with friends. If friends come over.
Switch.
Switch would be good. Switch is also cheaper.
Then you can play Monster Hunter with me.
That's right.
On the free time you have, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. What she can do on the computer. Well, I mean, I could limit certain things. I mean, it's good to, like, know computers and understand computers. I mean, we'd have to teach her stuff like that. But I think you could find cheaper games probably on Steam than you could on Switch. But I don't know. And, I mean, of course, she could play stuff with me on the computer. But, I mean, she could play, like, Final Fantasy 14 or something. That'd have to be on a PlayStation, though. I'll have to research it and see. But having a console where she could play with her cousins when they come over, or just like other friends, is nice on the TV. Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of Steam games are much cheaper, but I mean, I guess you could get glitches and stuff too.
Totally forgot why I'm here.
I mean, I'm not really like as worried what she could get into.
30 seconds until
Not to let her surf unsupervised. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they've got like YouTube Kids that she has on the iPad.
You're gonna try and test me?
I know it was like hard as hell for a minute to find a Switch because of the pandemic and everyone buying everything up, but hopefully it's kind of calmed down now.
Mm-hmm.
Minions have spawned.
I'm sure.
Danger is as fun as you let it.
Yeah, we'll have to teach her about social media and, you know, predators and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, at some point. Bad
Don't
guys.
remind me.
I dance because
Bad guys out there. But I mean, she's got to learn the internet at some point. I think she would just use it primarily just to game. And I'm sure I could get some kind of browser that would like really limit what there's got to be some kind of like browser for kids or something that like can severely limit what they have access to. Well, when I say guys, I use guys to be like gender neutral
I don't need anything.
in general. Like, I'll say hey guys to a mixed group of girls and guys, but they're girls and boys, women and men.
The universe loves me.
We'll have to see. I mean, if she plays anything that has a social element to it, where you could talk, and you could get toxicity and stuff there, that's why I probably would not have that enabled. Like, just don't turn on the headset.
First blood.
Hey, thanks, Carson.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
Yeah, something like a Switch would be cool. 'Cause I think that has like good little party games and stuff, and she already likes a lot of the characters like Mario. She watches people playing Mario and stuff like that, so...
Burn it again.
What I think about the Pelosi visit, I'm not sure of her reasoning for going over there. I personally think it's kind of dumb. I probably wouldn't have done it. It's just like super disrespectful to China.
Why is it
I mean, I get it. Like, I'm part of Team Taiwan, but I'm also part of Team, hey, let's not start World War III over something stupid. Like, why can't you just make a phone call, you know? Why can't you just talk to Taiwan, you know, low-key? Like, that was just straight up to try to embarrass China. Like, that's all that was.
I don't need to understand the plan.
And it's like, do we really need that right now? Like, we've got the whole Ukraine-Russia thing going on. We've still got, like, supply chain issues from COVID. Yeah, it's like, I encourage, like, talking with Taiwan and defending Taiwan if China ever attacks, but it just seems like unnecessarily provocative. I don't know why it had to be in person, other than just to embarrass
I will make them
China. Like, make a strong statement of support for Taiwan or something, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. It just depends on how you want to play it. But, yeah, it did. I mean, it did embarrass them because they didn't do World War III. And they were talking shit. And Maybe we're just tired of it, I don't know. But China's kind of unstable. You know, that's like a pretty bold assumption that they wouldn't go to war. Because they're going to need a war here pretty soon to distract. Because they're, like, basically on the path to bankruptcy because this housing thing's going to be huge. I mean, what's like one of the #1 ways? Fucking hell, I can't believe I got hit by that Q. What? Yeah, but it's like that. What I'm saying is like, when people get desperate, when a lot of countries, you know, get desperate and they have huge financial problems, especially ones that are run by dictators, then they will typically try to start a war in order to save face with their own citizens, to kind of unite everybody around a common enemy. I mean, that's sort of what's going on with Russia, I think.
Pretty low.
It's just a dance.
Oh, shitty 6. Okay, I was literally gonna not take that, but
So that's the thing, is it's like, I feel like you're walking into a desperate China that's probably gonna, like, have to do something extreme soon to stop all the people from, like, rioting and doing crazy shit like they're doing right now. Like, not paying their mortgages, like, rioting all over the place. China's in a pretty bad spot, both internationally and domestically, I feel like. So, I mean, I don't think they would win World War III, and I think they know that, but I think they might feel like they have to give it a try. I mean, maybe we felt like we just had to flex on them right there because of the whole Russia-Ukraine thing. Maybe we just had to say, look, we've got Taiwan's back, don't even think about it. Like, maybe that's what it was about. Well, I mean, everybody does lose to some extent, right? But if there was a World War III.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers. It's just
But I don't think China, like, would ultimately win a conflict with the U.S. Because, like, every single country in that region does not like China. Like, they have no friends outside of maybe Russia. But I don't know if Putin would want to get involved with that since he's getting spanked by Ukraine. Or is it, like, it's a tough fight with just one little second world country. A lot tougher than people thought. I mean, Putin's definitely been exposed.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is.
And it's like, who else is going to ally with China? Like, Iran, maybe? What are they going to do? Like, I just don't think it's really smart. China has been trying to build alliances with people with, like, this Belt and Road and some other stuff, but it hasn't really worked out. North Korea, I guess.
I need to see if people can see how awesome I am.
Yeah, India would back us up in a heartbeat.
My leader.
I mean, North Korea has nukes. I don't know, like, how good their other, like, more advanced capabilities are. Like, we could probably... I don't know. I don't know how all the technology works, but it seems like we would be able to, like, fry their systems or something. Russia, China, North Korea. That's what it would be. But, again, China, or, like, Russia's so overextended. Right now, I just don't know if they would back China. If China did anything, like, right now. Maybe that's why they were waiting. They're like, all right, we want to wait till Russia finishes this before we make a move on Taiwan. I don't know.
I can improvise.
I don't think people want it. I know it's like fashionable to,
Gotta kiss myself.
for a lot of people to like be anti-American or whatever, but like America's still like just hyper dominant militarily.
They will see me. They will
And
see
despite
my dance.
we've definitely fucked up some of our relationships with people internationally in the last, you know, whatever, 10 years or so. But I still think, push comes to shove, a lot of people are going to side with America, are going to see America as the least bad option. What the fuck? Oh, she bumped Shyvana into me. Okay, that's what it was. I was not 6 for any of that.
They want us in cages. We refuse.
You know, people are like, China's the #2 economy. I'm like, bruh, like, our GDP is still like more than double theirs or something. And a lot of that's just made up shit. Like their housing, like leveraged 100 to 1. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're closing the gap. We're still like super, super far
I
ahead.
don't want a world.
I mean, they're trying. Like, they're doing this little, like, let's exploit poor countries so we get military bases, like Sri Lanka, so they can get military bases set up there, basically. But they just don't have that yet.
That's their problem.
Oh, she misclicked? Nice. Damn.
Careful. Yep.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I don't want the war either. I don't think anyone's really, like, wants war.
Are kind until they hear the song.
I think we would back Taiwan, though. Stop talking shit like a caveman. I mean, they have, like, it's kind of ridiculous, but they sort of have to do that to sort of brainwash their own populace and try to keep them, like, again, you're trying to paint a common enemy to unite people. Because you're taking all their freedoms away, like, you're making their life horrible with this, like, zero COVID policy and all this other nonsense. It's like super police surveillance state. So the only way that works is you make people feel like it's justified that you're taking away all those freedoms in order to strengthen the state, you know?
Says someone has to die.
So you have to kind of have that sort of super belligerent rhetoric to try to get your own people fired up so they don't, you know, riot on you too much. Like, that's... I think that's the strategy. I don't think it's going to work forever. Yeah, but they don't have an education, you know? That's the they're like, their education is basically being brainwashed.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
It's sad because they were, like... They were doing such a great job
Why stop being
for a while there.
dead? True story.
Like, I think from, like, maybe the 90s into the 2000s, before Xi Jinping, they were opening it up. Like, way more people were coming into the middle class and getting educated, and from what I understand, it was a pretty good place for, like, foreigners to live.
Has been slain.
Oh my god. Or Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. Well, I don't know, we'll see. If shit gets bad enough there and they don't declare World War III or they can't, like, brainwash people enough and there's a chance they could out him. But he already, like, took out a lot of his political opponents over the last decade or so it's gonna be really hard to replace him.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't fun.
Dude, they're probably coming, man. Like,
Look good, feel good. Kick some ass.
fuck, it's so obvious they're coming, dude. I'm pretty sure I had to use my ult to get away there. It's possible maybe I get away without it, but... Glad he got rid of his opponents because corrupt. Yeah.
An ally has
I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert, but again, from what I've heard, it was... But it's really hard to get a good education there. I mean, I had lots of Chinese students at the previous university where I taught. I would always have 4 or 5, and several of them, you know, kind of told me. Now, again, they're, you know, going to be on the western side, and a lot of this was before Xi really, or Ping really, like, started flexing. Probably around, like, 13, 14, 2013, 2014. 15 maybe. You know, they were somewhat critical of it, but... Wait, what? Did she flash? I think she flashed, yeah, okay. Did they get... Yeah. Wow, they got all 3 dragons. What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. Dude, please, Ash. God damn it, she's dead again. Maybe I can get there in time.
I hear the music.
She just has, like, no sense on the map at all.
Humans make promises. They can't.
Yeah, you are getting out jungled. I mean, we're getting out ADC too. GP's doing alright. Like, Jason's doing really well.
They're scared of magic.
There you go.
Hell yeah. So Diana's the one we gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kaisa.
I've been going for the Crown of the Shattered Queen. I've really liked it. It gives you a lot more survivability. You do lose a little bit of the upfront burst, but that extra survivability is really nice.
Ever seen moves like
This is... Oof.
enemy double kill.
Ash, please. Yes, just back. Alright, good. GP's coming over to help me clear this, hopefully. Oh god, please don't get intercepted.
dance and dance. Without
So the passive on this item is basically you have to stay out of combat for 45 seconds. Then if you do, you get a shield. Basically, whenever you would take damage from an enemy, it reduces all damage taken from all sources by 75% for 1.5 seconds. And you get extra AP off of it. And it just has like really good stats. Wow, are they really doing... Fuck, yeah they are. Oh my god. They do it so fast with the Fed Kaisa. But, I mean, Shyvana's over there chasing Lux, so... No change in the top 5. No, there is. I think I put Yumi up there. I'll have to pull it up again. I bumped Seraphine down. I bumped... I did the support tier list today, but I didn't have my sound, so I'm going to have to re-record it tomorrow. But I think I only had 3 in my top tier. Which was... damn, I gotta get more wards. Renata, Yumi, and Rakan. And then I bumped Seraphine down, and I bumped Senna down.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is.
Is everybody here? Wow. Please tell me we win this, though. Wow. That GP ult was right on time. Like, I mean, did he not have it? I don't know why he didn't do it earlier. I guess he got everybody but Riven. But, like, if he did that, like, right when I went in and when you went in, it would have been a really clean.
I dance because I'm free.
Damn, are they gonna get soul?
They might. Their Diana's still down for 10. Shyvana is just kind of worthless when she spawns, though, because she doesn't have any rage.
We talk about their lies. They're only given a little spark of magic.
Oh no! Fuck! God damn it. Dude. Holy fuck. What a fucking disaster. I was mid W. It would have hit all fucking 4 of them. God, if I just had Banshee's Veil there, I think we just win.
Look right. Moves.
Your turret
Time to
has
show
been
it.
destroyed.
Or I guess I just have to wait on the Renata ult. It's so slow, though. Yeah, I got fucking wrecked right there.
Like, I did not get ulted, but Thresh, all 4 of you did.
Yeah, I should have just waited on Renata's ult. I was like looking for Lux's Q. What's up, Jenny? God, I could just fucking taste it. They're all grouped up.
They're all squishy as hell, too.
Yeah, I know. It would have been instant domination.
Scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
I mean, it's only Windrake. Like, we can still win. Nashers on Shyvana? Seems bad this day and age. Where's like the Sunfire Demonic?
They will remember my name.
Yeah, we got fucked pretty hard on that one.
King Zaya told me to improvise.
This damn like Black Hole Ash, like these low damage ADCs, man.
Dead as hell.
Yeah.
Really?
I am only as wild as me.
Yeah, jump! Woo! I mean, the Shyvana's pretty worthless, too. We just don't have damage. Like, Jason is about our only damage. Yeah, can we do this?
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And we get Kaisa.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She's got GA too. Oh my god.
Wow, she didn't die? How the fuck did she not die?
Oh. I guess the wit's end's pretty good. I didn't realize she had that. Damn, I thought I was gonna kill her.
Yeah. She got that, oh, it looks like she got, I think, does Wit still heal? No, it doesn't heal anymore. I don't know. It's rough. I think we had to try it, though. I mean, we would have had her if the other people didn't show up right there. But I thought we would have gotten her faster, too. I mean, that was a risk. They could be there, but we were so far behind. I feel like we had to try. What's up with GP? Yeah, I don't know why everybody's playing GP, but... I mean, the GP wasn't that much of a problem. I don't know. I felt like he didn't do a lot, but... He was fine. It was really just the Ashe and the Shyvana. I thought GP was fine. Other than just being a little grouchy. It was like... It was okay. But we just didn't have damage. Ashe is just a bad ADC. I like her much better as support than ADC. Shyvana can be good. I just feel like that build, I mean, maybe I just don't know, but I feel like that build is just not good enough. Sunfire did get nerfed, but... I think Ashe is a bad ADC, yeah. I just don't think she does enough damage. I don't mind her as support because you're not expected to do a lot of damage as support. Again, it's just like I just don't like the supporty champs as ADC. I like big damage. And she's so vulnerable, too. I don't think so. I mean, she might have an okay win rate. I don't know. She's got a 50% win rate. I'd call her C tier. I don't even think she's good in pro. Not as ADC, because she just doesn't have damage. I mean, I'd be shocked if she has more than like a 20% presence in pro. I mean, maybe I'm just not like up to date on it, but people had played 2 games on her. She's got a 2% presence on the last patch.
Let's dance.
I don't even, I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, yes, with the coordination, it feels like she should be better in pro. But I feel like she hasn't been a meta ADC in pro for an extremely long time. Maybe there were like a couple of flashes in some metas occasionally, but I think if you look at, you know, since the kind of the modern-ish era, I guess, since like season 3 or something, since LCS, I feel like she's been meta probably less than 10% of the time. Yeah, not for a really long time. I don't know. There have been some time. Her damage is just really low, and she's immobile. It's like, yes, you get the arrow, that's cool, but... Yeah, Samira, I think there was one game. Now, Samira, I think, is, like, pretty decent in solo queue. So, like, pro's not everything, but I don't know. I just think her damage is too low. I think Callista is widely thought to not scale well. Because she doesn't crit and it requires a lot of spears. Like I believe she's thought of as a real, like an early game bully. She's really hard to play and you have to like hard dominate early, which is why people, why she's usually not very good in solo queue. Yeah, it's just, it takes so... We had a Kalista on our team last week, or the week before, I can't remember, but it just... It takes so long to stick those spears late game to kill people, and you have to have so much practice on her to know, like, your thresholds, because the health bar is not going to be a great indicator. Yes, Yuumi is in my top 3. She didn't have that many big nerfs recently, but you have to also remember that Grievous Wounds got nerfed really hard. So it's like, yes, her healing got nerfed, but Grievous Wounds also got nerfed. And a lot of people just aren't playing hard engage, like, hard dominant early game lanes as much. Like, you still can see Draven and Lucian and stuff like that, but you'll see just as many, if not more, like, Ezreal Janna lanes. And she's just so good. I don't know. They can do damage, but like the widely common consensus of her is that she doesn't scale well. It's because she doesn't have true damage or a lot of like on-hit modifiers or crit. But yeah, I mean, if you can like take over early with her and use her ultimate and get that extra like chain CC, do you think Riot should nerf the demonic Sunfire Iceborne combo? I wouldn't say on almost every champion. There are some bruiser AP champs that use it, like Diana. They did nerf it. They nerfed Sunfire a few patches ago. I think it's fine.
I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Thank you for giving that to Zed.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay.
She can, man, but it's just like the damage is just really slow. Like, she can take over, but... Like someone said, Draven kind of competes with her for that spot, too, of like hard domination early. When are we hitting plat? As soon as I get to 100 LP and then win 3 out of 5 games.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm from.
Fuck, how did I miss that Q?
Let's see what's happening now. I don't want a world that's safe. I have got to. Damn, it's not even hard.
Ziri is apparently like pretty good in pro. I've seen her do well in solo queue, but her win rate is extremely low. It's like 46% or something last patch. Oh, you talking about Neela? Yeah, they've released a couple recently. I think you mean Ziri. She's pretty new. I knew who you meant. But yeah, there's another one that Neela that people play sometimes. I went shield second just in case she gets binded again. Because I can't engage with my W without the E, so...
Running. Yeah. I should probably.
Yeah, I think she was pretty good on release, and they like hot nerfed several things about her, and now she's just like... I don't necessarily think that she's bad. I've seen her do really well in games, but people just don't play her a lot. I don't know.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
I beat Morgana a lot on Rakan. Like, it seems like it's a bad matchup, but my win rate versus Morgana this season's like 70% or something. Usually you can just bait her into shielding one person and you just kill the other person. As long as they don't have like a Master Yi, I mean, like with Tryndamere, her shield could be annoying later, but...
I am a chronic line stepper.
People love to try to like counterpick. I've noticed that in general. People just like, you know, try to pick Morgana or Veigar or something into Rakan instead of just like something they actually play.
Dance and dance.
She still goes some of that build. I think she's gone back to the Titanic build. Thresh is very good into most things if you can play him well.
I'm offended by how little attention I'm given.
Dude, I got on that Shaman Discord, man. There's a lot of, like, little weird-ass mechanics I didn't know about that I'm still trying to learn. Apparently, if you have synced weapons, like if they attack at the same time, then it only uses one charge from Flurry. So you really want synced weapons. Basically, you get 6 attacks to try to get another crit, and you can pretty much, you know, if you have 25% crit, it's almost guaranteed you're just going to keep it up the whole fight. But also, there was something lightning weaving that I saw where you actually use the Maelstrom weapons, depending on your haste and other things. In a lot of situations, you use your Maelstrom weapons before it gets to 5. You can use them at 3 or 4, depending on your weapon speed and depending on your haste. So that you get more lightning bolts off. But you weave it in during the swing timer, because it doesn't pause your swing timer or reset your swing timer, as long as you have at least one Maelstrom stack. Like when it starts or something like that. Then you can do it and it'll still keep your swing timer on time. Fuck, I missed the Q. If I hit that Q, we probably win. I don't know, maybe she black shields it, but she was really late on the black shield.
Mumu's coming towards bot/dragon. Mumu's gonna...
Okay. I didn't auto attack. I tried, but my ignite got it.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
I really need 6. I'm gonna try to push this. Oh, never mind, never mind.
Our kind until they hear the song.
Ah. I already said sorry once, don't want to say it too much. But I really needed 6 off that wave. Are they 6 yet? Morgana's not. Huh. I guess I should just let it go. Well, I think for enhancement, a lot of people are saying it's Orc, but I think it's pretty close.
Without wild magic, we have no children.
Nice. Oh, no assist on it, though? I mean, the haste is really good, but it's like you get, with enhancement, you get spell power and attack power. I think it's like 300 attack power and like 100 something spell power, but then of course you get an extra 100 something spell power because of your attack power conversion. And it's a 2-minute cooldown, and the buff lasts for 15 seconds. And then you also have expertise for fists and axes, which isn't always relevant, but sometimes. And the 5% pet damage applies to wolves.
An ally has been slain.
I think you can use a spell power mace, yeah, at later levels. That's debatable. There's a lot of people that debate that. I think you can use spell power if you're doing spell hants. But yeah, there's definitely a conversation for it. Your Flame Tongue weapons have a 0.1 ratio on it, so every 100 spell power you get an extra 10 damage. Which I think with attack power, it's 14 attack power for 1 extra damage. Or 1 extra DPS. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at more math, but I think spell power scales a lot better. Yeah, the aesthetics on orcs not as great. The haste on trolls, I mean, it's really good, though. It's like 20% haste for 10 seconds on a 3-minute cooldown, but... I mean... Haste does affect your auto attacks and your spells, so that is really good. I think they're pretty close. I mean, I'll just feel bad if I don't do the most optimal one, though. Like, orc really is a big deal, though, like, that racial... Especially for, like, snapshotting on Warlock. You can snapshot your Flame Strike. I think you can snapshot your Fire Elemental, too. So there's some of that with Enhance. Damn, I was really hoping that Morg would shield early the Samira so then I could go over and kill the Morg. But she didn't buy it. She waited.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
Careful, sitting on the
I mean, for enhancement, whether troll's better, like every site says it's orc, but I don't know, maybe. What? The fuck? Oh, Samira just capped me. I didn't even get to ignite. That sucks. Huh. Oh, did the other guy say he wanted to switch to DK? I mean, if we're short on shamans, maybe I could do shaman. I don't know. Enhance does look really fun, though, to Theorycraft. I mean, Affliction's cool, but it's like, you don't really... I mean, you basically... You do Snapshot, but it's like, you refresh your Corruption all the time. So you really just have to keep up. Just a couple of things.
I will dance. They will part.
But your Corruption is just getting reset. Unless, like, you can Snapshot a bigger Corruption, but usually you just want to keep the one rolling that you get tricks on the pull. Until you get to, like, 35%, I guess.
So into this. What is
Fuck. God damn it. How many kills? God damn, she got 3 kills. I feel like we've been outplaying her. We should have been the whole time. It's like these two Zed roams. Jason did get middle though. It's good. Now they're all coming over there. I'm almost here. Ah, almost.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is. Oh, where is it? For a second. Peekaboo.
Your turret
wild as magic.
Yeah, the decay rune could be a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain.
Boomkin's supposed to be, like, pretty good at AoEs, like, fast AoE fights. I mean, Amumu's probably gonna be here.
What humans call magic, we call life.
They're coming up. I'm coming too, but it's gonna be a minute.
Humans talk about
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my gosh.
I really can't get you out, I don't think. I just push. Do something? Zeri? Like, the fuck?
Down.
Not even gonna push a wave in?
Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why it's the truth.
Yeah, I guess we'll just get Banshees again.
They ain't seen moves like mine. I don't want to move.
Can we get this, or? Okay, they're probably on it. They did a little red ward here.
It's a revolution. And it's good times.
Nice. Alright.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm so fine.
Fuck, I missed. God damn it, really?
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Just don't get queued again. You gotta dodge the Q, Zeri. Okay, or that. Well, what the hell? We killed everybody.
Yeah, we did.
Has destroyed a turret.
What the fuck was that? Collector? 1 Q did 700 damage? Okay. She flashed that, right? Huh. Alright. I did not think it was gonna do that much.
Oh no.
I can't wait to see what
Damn, I could have E'd back too. I got greedy trying to go for a Q. It's looking rough.
Down. An enemy has been slain.
Whoa, what the fuck? God damn it. Zed just flew out of the bush. Ugh. That's rough. Fucking Zed to the rescue. And Zed's right there. We're just like hard throwing. Just died like 5 times in a row. gonna have to give him that, probably.
I'm gonna burn this place down, then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
I really need to get his Anya's or something, I guess. I really don't think I will need it, though.
Even something you have to be serious about. That's their
I don't know. Maybe I should have gone Zanya's over Banshees, but like Banshees helps so much with like a Moo and Morg if Morg throws stuff.
Every road leads someplace. I don't need anything but the right man. I do not wish to kill the mortals.
She should be able to beat him, right? She can just smoke his stuff.
Hey, we killed their big threat, I think.
There goes a Moo. Ah, shit. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it.
Probably not.
I guess not. I guess not. Moo's rolling up.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thankfully, I can improvise. They ain't ready for
Has been slain.
Who died? Oh, Akali died to Tryndamere? Really? Wow, he fucking crit me. I could have W'd away. It's 5 seconds. It's so long with that bullshit. That'd be nice if they put a little bar over his head or something. Maybe that's making the game too easy, but... It'd be cool if we get old bar over some of those things, like his ultimate, Zanya's, Guardian.
I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm coming. Where the fuck did he go?
Took his phone all the way up.
God, so obnoxious.
It's pretty low.
Myself high. One, two. Woo! All right.
Maybe we can do it. Set probably back.
Yeah, he's in the bot area. Is he gonna come look? Okay, just kill him. Hey, come in the pit. No one just go over the wall at him. Wow. There's a call, he's balling, dude.
I know.
Oh my god, I say that, and then she's fucking ints.
It's magic, it's wild. I'm just here for the party.
Damn it.
Enemy
No, I really wish I had Zanya's.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe. The universe loves me. I think Zaya told me to improvise. At least, that's the only part of the plan I remember. Humans made promises. More than I can remember. They kept none.
God. Viego has like no farm though. Mumu's got a lot of farm.
Because I'm free. The world isn't about collecting stuff. It's about stuff. It's all filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it. I dance so fine, I
Okay, nice. Okay, I've got my crown back. Can we get him?
make them dance.
Or like,
I will make them hear.
damn it. Wish we could force something. So they're gonna have to send somebody to match a collie. I don't have flashlight. Oh, here we go, here we go. Shit, here they all come. Okay, can't. Zed said, I mean, I can heal. She's got red buff. Oh, Trenomir's coming. Dude. Fucking, we keep having these numbers, but getting outplayed. God, he missed. No way. God damn, this is like the third time. We've been outplayed with a numbers advantage at round Baron. I guess at least they haven't gotten the Baron off of them.
Yeah.
But that is unfortunate.
Look right, moves right. Time to show it. Danger is as fun as
If they do classic Wrath and I'm enjoying it, you know, or classic whatever Cataclysm, I might try it out. I don't know.
I live in the moment. They've never seen moves like mine.
Wow, what the? She seriously has that bullshit? Oh my god. Oh, Akali just like turbo inted into him. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Well, man, I don't know. We're gonna lose inhibitor top for sure.
Your turret has been destroyed.
How did it get to this? We've just been throwing non-stop for like 15 minutes. People just keep getting picked off. I mean, I think really just rebalancing the old world and doing a Classic Plus with like modernized talents and stuff like that would be cool. Yeah, but I mean, I just explained it. We've just been throwing for like 15 minutes. We lost 3 Baron fights that we should have won. I think either 2 or 3 of the time. They didn't even have a Mumu the last time, but the first 2 times, like, we got the Amumu, and then Trendamir just killed everybody.
I don't apologize for it. I feel good. I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay. I'm staying alive. A little frightened, you ain't alive.
They can't monetize Classic as well though, you know, without all the microtransactions and pets and all that shit.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm from.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What was it? I tried to shield her. I guess I fucking misclicked or something. I don't know. I know you don't want it, but like a lot of people buy that. Like that's what I'm saying. They make a lot of money off of microtransactions in Wales. I mean, that's why, like, despite all of the outrage about, like, Diablo Immortal, it still made a shitload of money because it doesn't matter what all the little Timmies think, you know, at the end of the day that are playing the game basically for free. It just matters what, like, the 1% of whales like, as far as, like, profitability goes.
Damn it, Zion, where are you?
I mean, you want, like, a quality game, but they figured out that it's like, you know, you really only have to cater to the whales. I mean, cater to, like, streamers to some extent, because they have, like, a really wide influence, but also just, like, catering to whales. It's been a really good business model for a lot of people.
Then they will know magic's joy.
I mean, it's getting to the point, if we just win, like, 1 or 2 team fights, if we win a fight next to their base, we can probably just win, though, you know?
Should I be?
God, the Zeri's build,
I should
so it really needs, she really needed Titanic in there. Double attack speed just seems like total trash
I should totally get paid.
this day and age. I just don't think you can go 2 Zeal items. You just don't do enough damage.
Kick some ass.
An ally has been slain.
I'm here. I am so good.
Fuck, I'm gonna burn out on her. Yeah. Did she not have Hurricane? Oh, okay, my bad. She does have Infinity. I was thinking Hurricane for some reason. I don't know. It feels like Samira is just infinitely more useful. But I don't know. I did mess up on some of those. I was like trying to shield in. Maybe I was pressing the wrong button or something. I think she was probably dead anyways because she just got hit every fight by either Morgana or a Mumu. Samira's somewhat easier to use, but it's just like, she's just better in solo queue, I think. She just does so much more damage and gets those resets.
That's probably gonna be it for me.
Alright, man. Well, GG's. We'll try to get some more next time.
I'll catch you.
Alright, see ya. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Samira, you just kind of dive in and pop everything, and people die. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be it for me, too. We were like, what, -1 tonight? It might have been -2. I think, what, we lost our first one, then Jason got on. I think we won one with Jason and then lost another one. Maybe 2. I don't know. Either way, we'll get back in there next time. So, thank y'all very much for tuning in, and I'll see you then. And I should have the support tier list tomorrow as well.